Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here rising up from my YouTube-induced grave, and I can also say this has been procrastination here, returning to talk about Black Ops 2 as promised on my channel. Here I'm going to be actually covering weapons and other things on Black Ops 2. The reason I could not do this before, I could not find a consistent partner. Well, guess what? I don't have to worry about that here because I don't have to worry about finding a partner because I've always got the wonderful bots here on Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Here I'm going to be covering the MP7 along with the 5.7. I'm going to be giving you their origins and their bullet sizes. Before then talking about what their best attachments are. Here I'm using, like I said, just in case you didn't know, I am using the bots here to help me out with my training here, or not training, I'll call it YouTube video making. And let's get to it. The MP7 was crafted in Germany by Heckler and Koch, or the H&K brothers, in, let's see, 1947. Yeah, it's the single oldest gun in all of Black Ops 2. It has never actually seen, despite all its time in service, it's never actually seen any time in the military. It's the only gun in Black Ops, other than the 5.7, not to see military time. It is actually popular amongst law enforcement groups such as the CIA, the FBI, the GSG-9, and God, if only I could remember what the Russians call themselves there. Anyway, that's the MP7. I'll get to bullet size in a bit. And now to origin for the 5.7. The 5.7 was crafted by F.N. Herschel in 1987. Mostly made again another gun without any military service. It is a gun normally used for law enforcement. However, it's only really good for police work. It's actually popular amongst most police forces, particularly for the police forces in Los Angeles and New York. It's actually really not too popular outside of America. It's used somewhat in Russia, its birthplace, but not too much. Now, I kind of go off on little trances while I'm firing guns. It's not easy to stay talking. Anyways, we're gonna get to bullet sizes. The MP7, a typical standard edition, state-of-the-art MP7 fires 50 caliber ammunition. But however, there are a very select few there are mods out there called 9mm mods that fire 9mm handgun ammunition. However, these are very, very rare. And that's ammunition size for the MP7. The FN 5.7 fires 32 caliber handgun ammunition, and that's actually statistically some of the worst ammunition for a pistol pretty much ever made. So that's why this thing probably hasn't seen any military time. Let's see what I got here. I'll take a Guardian. It's pretty useless, but I'll take it. I love that. All right. Anyway, now we're gonna get to in-game stuff. I'm just gonna go ahead and take a minute to choose my next class. The MP7, I would say, works best with a target finder and FMJ. FMJ because if you did play Modern Warfare 3 like I did, you identified the MP7's only weakness to be damaged. And for those of you that did play Modern Warfare 2, you know that FMJ initially increases the whole damage of the gun. And if you don't care for FMJ, the next best attachment is probably rapid fire to speed up the process of the bullets. I'm going to go ahead and kill my character here. And we're going to get to the next class. Up next, we are going to... Alright. Oh, wow, I can't believe I did that. Alright, we're going to go ahead and view the 5.7 reflex sight with the tactical knife. This is also a preferable choice for the 5.7. If you don't care for the tac knife, definitely I would say dual wield is the next best option. Or for Modern Warfare 3 players, the chemo is definitely the next best thing. The 5.7 probably works best with an optical sight and a tactical knife because I'm going to demonstrate the tactical knife's use. Boom. Oh, wait, crap, my friend got him there. Alright, oh well. Anyway, It would be helpful for up-close situations where you're looking to breach a building, probably to overtake like an enemy sniper or something, or trying to intrude upon some campers. I don't know. That's probably about the best places you can use the 5.7 at. I'm gonna go ahead and use a few of my kill streaks. Alright, now I'm going to switch to Full Metal Jacket and Suppressor on the MP7, and on that we are also going to see the long barrel for the 5.7. As soon as I get this care package, I'll end up killing my character somehow, or like enter killer drone. This should be easy. I don't know why that makes me laugh. Anyway, this is going to be our first MP7 I have shown tonight that does not feature the red dot sight. This is the Suppressor Full Metal Jacket. You might ask yourself, what does the Full Metal Jacket do? In other words, Full Metal Jacket, also FMJ. God damn it, I friendly fired. Alright, well, the FMJ generally increases the bullet damage, as I've said before, which is a big problem with the MP7. Generally, the MP7 returned to Call of Duty Black Ops 2 with high expectations because it was, the best gun in Modern Warfare 3 for submachine guns. It actually depressed many people because in Modern Warfare 3, the MP7 had no kick. I mean, no kick. And I'm going to fire off a few rounds to show you what the difference is. See, look, it's not recoiling, it's kicking. There's a difference. Kicking is moving side to side, like you can see it doing that right now. But the kick is the recoil. You only typically see recoil on pistols, shotguns, and sniper rifles, so let's hope it doesn't have any of that. Anyway, however, the MP7, it did gain stuff. It didn't just get higher recoil. It gained that damage it so desperately needed. And the FMJ only capitalizes off of this newly found advantage. However, the MP7 is actually an underrated gun in Black Ops 2. They consider it to be the worst SMG in the game. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and use this time. Extended mags and the laser sight. The laser sight on the Alright, I'm going to go back to the MP7. FMJ capitalizes off the advantage, something you'd like to do. Extended clip and stock. Extended clip works if you're not the most accurate person. You definitely get more chances. You definitely get more chances to kill your foe, like there, for instance. You see 16 bullets. That's half a clip out of an ordinary MP7. Now to the 5.7 red dot sight. See, look, I just hip fired that guy with pretty much no trouble. 7 shots, the norm for a 5.7. There's my friend knifing. By the way, I'd like to just a minute right here to announce that my friend John A7 is joining me on this video. If you happen to have a PlayStation and would like to join me on a video, all you have to do is write it in the comments below, or go ahead and shoot me a PM. Do whatever you want. If you like to join, then you may. Red dot sight. The laser sight is probably one of the other preferable advantages for the 5.7. See, the 5.7 in Modern Warfare 3 have a difficult time with the hip fire, something that pistols aren't generally great at. But here, the laser vision greatly crap. Alright, I'm going to switch here. I'm going to explain one of the other advantages of reflex sight and tack knife. The reflex sight also increases the 5.7's range. However, it also increases the 5.7's recoil. As I've stated, a pistol would usually be the one to have recoil versus the SMG or something with the kick. The 5.7's recoil is increased through the red dot sight. But it's still a viable option because it actually increases its accuracy and range. If you're accurate enough, you could probably get away with the 5.7 reflex sight. I'm going to go ahead and switch my class here to our here we go. Our last one, which is going to feature target finder and quick draw on the MP7, and I'm going to show you what else it has on the 5.7. Alright, gunned him down. See, there's one of... Alright, care package. I'm going to toss the care package, and I'm probably going to end up killing myself here. So I can show this last attachment. Let's see, care package. I'm going to toss down a care package and AGR. AGR, excellent choice. Because it's like some kind of serious killer without even needing to control it. AGR is another underrated kill streaker. We'll get to that later. Let's see what I got here. Stealth Chopper, very effective.
Stealth chopper on standby.
Alright, let's go ahead and use that. And I'm gonna go up to a friend and like knife him or something so I can like kill myself.
One down.
Alright, reloading my gun, and I'm gonna go, hopefully I can go find him and kill him or something, if you can only... Alright. Now here, I'm going to show you the target finder along with the quick draw. As you can see, quick draw plus target finder is probably one of the better duos I've shown you yet. Alright, don't want to do that again. Target finder shows any enemies detected in big red squares, so it basically makes it easy to hit them. See, look, like that, for instance. That just showed you the red dot. And the quick draw, I mean, they pretty much gotta know where I am beforehand to be able to accurately predict where I'm going to fire and stop me. Because quick draw plus target finder, I can get going like right away, pretty much. There's actually really no downside to this. Alright, and that is going to conclude the MP7. We're going to see the 5.7 with FMJ. The 5.7 with FMJ is probably one of the most interesting attachments in this game because, as I said, FMJ increases the firepower on a gun. I'm going to go ahead and lock down on a target. Probably not going to do that. Nah. I've actually sniped people with pistols before. It's not easy, but it's not impossible. Alright, I'm going to try it again. Lightning Strike. It will work. I'm not even going to call it in because I don't want to kill myself because the friendly fire here is set to reflect, so I don't want to... Alright, don't want to shoot anyone unless I'm right there because the 5.7 is typically not a sniper rifle. Don't think that needed to actually be said. See, it kills them fast. The FMJ really helps this weak 5.7. The other thing about the 5.7, it also dealt weak damage. The only thing the 5.7 really has going for in this game is clip size. That actually goes a long way here. Alright, see, there, that would have been where Attack Knife would have helped me. I'm going to go ahead and toss this AGR. See, that's the other thing about the 5.7. It's also very likable for people with trigger fingers. See what Yeah, see, that's the thing with FMJ. There's the advantage for FMJ. That guy probably would have killed me otherwise. Now we're going to get to bests for certain classes.
Planning charges.
Alright, that didn't work. Let's see. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and try to shoot my ally. That's not gonna work.
Loading.
Alright, that worked. Alright, here, the MP7, we're gonna go back to the MP7. This may not be your best single attachment, but the MP7 Reflex Rapid Fire is probably the best duo you could get. It probably, if not that, the Target Finder plus FMJ would probably work best for you otherwise. But here we go with the Reflex Sight, and this is for early on players. Reflex Sight is the way to go. After you get the Reflex Sight, your best bet is the Target Finder, as that is probably one of the better attachments in this game. As for the 5.7, you can't go wrong with dual wield. Alright, you like FMJ, that's great. You like Tack Knife, Reflex Sight, none of it's as good. I mean, none of it's as good as this dual wielded masterpiece because the FMJ provides better bullet damage. But the 5.7 dual wield, if you fire both guns at the same time, it does more damage than a single 5.7 with FMJ. You may lose your ability to aim down the sights, but if you're a generally accurate person, this shouldn't really hinder you too badly. See, it kills them faster than you would with the FMJ. Boom, that's like 5 shots. I'm gonna go ahead and toss this. And as for grenades, you want to generally have Semtex because that's dominant versus the fragmentation grenades in pretty much every single way you can imagine. And for your tactical grenade, that's really irrelevant. You want Scavenger because you'll find the 5.7 and MP7 both burn ammo really fast. And that is going to conclude this video. Thank you very much for being here for my return to YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been me. I'm going to return to YouTube. I am out. Thank you very much.